Imagine a world where your 8-year-old daughter was buried alive. Imagine a world where the people who buried that person alive danced in the streets after doing it. It's unthinkable, but this is happening in Central African Republic right now. This was a story that needed telling. My name is Marc Ellison. I'm a photojournalist based in Glasgow and co-author of House Without Windows. There are so many stories in the graphic novel that even now give me chills to think about. I think one of the most memorable interviews I remember was with a young girl who had seen her father killed in front of her. She was forced to flee with the remainder of her family, and even today her and her family are living in an enclave in the town of Carnot. It's only now, a couple of years later, that she's finally been able to go back to school. And they particularly gave me chills because I think of my own niece who's 10 years old, and I can't imagine her going through some of these horrible things that these children have been through. I'm a firm believer that we are a visual species, and there's also something about imagery that is far more powerful and engaging than a block of monochrome text could ever be. So that's what the aim of this graphic novel was. It was to try and allow a virtual window for us in the West about what's going on and what's happening to these children. Now, about 40% of the population of Central African Republic are children under the age of 15. The conflict is an orphan factory. These kids have maybe been forced to live on the streets. I'm always keen to try and work with local artists. I just reached out to Diddier on Facebook and explained what it was I was wanting to do, and he's such a talented artist. He's very keen on documenting what's happening and continues to happen in this country. He wanted to document for his own purposes, what is happening to children in the country, and that's partly out of fear for his own children. My hope is that it's going to educate a Western audience about what's going on in the country. It's going to engage them. It's going to make them want to learn a bit more and give a voice to those who maybe don't have the ability to do so.